Hi, I'm Dr. Kelly Burkenstock, owner of Skin Body Health. We have anti-aging clinics in New Orleans, Louisiana and Mandeville, Louisiana. We've been doing a series on weight loss. What's so different about our weight loss program? Well, the answer is in your genes. Not your blue genes, but your DNA genes. So we have a method where we look at the 7 parts around the optimal weight cycle, including your DNA, so that we can pinpoint a custom-derived plan to make weight loss easy for you, not only today, for tomorrow, and for a lifetime. So what most of our clients tell us is, not only was it easy to lose weight, there was no amphetamines or diet pills, and once they understood how their bodies were built genetically, we would swab them, send their swab from their cheek off to the DNA lab, and we get back a 40-page report, all customized to that client. Once we have that report, then we're able to tell them exactly what to eat, so they may be built genetically for a high-fat diet. Sounds impossible, but it could be true. Some people are actually built for a very high-carb diet, and that's not your Nestle's Crunch Bars or rice or white breads or sugars, but in fact, what that is like garbanzo beans, black-eyed peas, lentils, quinoa, so your complex carbohydrates. There's actually a third other group that's built for, yes, high protein. But not only high protein, there are other body types with moderate or low protein. So, for example, let's take myself. I'm built for a high-fat, moderate protein, and very low carbohydrate diet. So if I were to join something like a Weight Watchers, I would absolutely gain weight long-term because I'm going to turn those carbohydrates into fats. When I personally, my DNA, when I eat good fats, such as hard-boiled eggs, avocados, olive oil, peanuts, all kinds of nuts, those are actually, I turn those fats into muscle and not body fat. Just the way I'm built. Another part of the DNA weight loss custom report tells all about your muscles. So how your muscles should exercise in order for you to lose weight. So if you have fast twitch muscle fibers, you're built for a certain type of exercise and gym program. If you've got slow twitch muscle fibers, you're built for a totally opposite plan. And if you've got 50-50 fast twitch, slow twitch muscle fibers, then your gym plan, what type of weights, how long, the reps, and the break between each set is going to be completely different as well. The third part of the 40-page report talks about your brain. So we look at some of the genetic tendencies of the brain. So you might have a GLUT2 mutation. That would mean you crave sugar, and it's not a habit, but a mutation. So when we have a mutation, we actually block those mutations with certain supplements and advice. You may have the leptin gene turned on or off. You may have the MTHFR brain gene mutation, which means you're not absorbing vitamin B12 and B9 proficiently. So we would actually be recommending high supplementation of that. Sometimes mutations are there that we have to block. Other times it's just a habit. Habits are easy to break. But once you know the puzzle, the keys to unlock your weight loss success, then we can better guide you to that end. Develop a custom program for you, complete with exercise, diet that you should be following, high carb, high fat, low fat, high protein, low protein, based on your DNA. That's why when two friends join a weight loss program or exercise program, and they're both following it exactly, one can really gain weight or plateau and lose no weight, and the other could be very successful with the same program. It's because accidentally one of the party was in their genetic complement and the other was fighting against it. So we know that DNA is a huge part of weight loss success. But what we also know is that there's 6 other parameters that are very, very important. It's on our website, you can view this, that complement and actually determine whether or not you're going to get to your optimal weight or skinny success. So those are DNA, the DNA report, leaky gut, which we talked about a couple of weeks ago, thyroid, which we spoke about last week, Tonight we're going to discuss food allergies and how that can harm your health and what to do about it. Next week will be part 4 on sugar, followed by hormones, male hormones, female hormones, menopause, andropause, and how that affects your weight loss or weight gain. Followed by vitamins, and if there's vitamin deficiencies, how that can deter and actually cause weight gain, increasing cravings, decreasing metabolic efficiency, so on and so forth. So if you've missed any of our past webinars, they can be found on our YouTube channel, Dr. Burkenstock Skin Body Health. So we're going to upload continually all of our webinars on not only our DNA weight loss program, but also our past webinars. We've had webinars on COVID, we've had webinars on skin DNA, we've had many webinars on andropause, menopause, and anti-aging. So go to our YouTube channel, Dr. Burkenstock Skin Body Health, and you can view any of the old ones that you might want to see or revisit. Please like and share to be entered into the free drawing for a bottle of A Pure. So we're going to be giving our vitamin A Pure. It's a lovely serum that you drop into your mouth, and it's a wonderful antioxidant vitamin builder. Last week, the lucky winner was Anthony Chartenier, and he won a bottle of Thyroid Revive. So Anthony, if you'll call the office, we'll either mail or bring that to you, or you can come in either our Mandeville or New Orleans office for your bottle of Thyroid Revive supplement. Click the link in the description below and you can go to our product store, skinbodyhealth.com. You can see all of our products and the different recommendations on some of the problems that you may be having regarding weight loss or other things in your life. Another product we're going to talk about today is Jumpstart juice. So our Jumpstart juice has been seen on TV, and you can lose up to 10 pounds in 3 days. It's a wonderful weight loss cleanse. It's a 3-day cleanse, and you absolutely get to eat food on the cleanse, certain types, certain protocols of foods. We've had a lot of success with this. We've got testimonial after testimonial. It's a great product. It's completely pure. It's got no high fructose corn syrup, no added sugars. It's chock full of vitamins, minerals, and healthy things for you. So we're supporting your immune system and your vitamin complex while you're doing your cleanse and dieting. It's a win-win situation. So that's my proprietary blend of fruits and vegetables added in with some cayenne, spelt grape, and other fat burners, prebiotics, which is the form of probiotics. The prebiotics fuel and fertilize the probiotics so that we can continue to enhance your gut. We want to get that healthy gut and not have a leaky gut. Leaky gut leads to inflammation, which leads to increase in cortisol, which screws up the metabolism and causes weight gain. If you are having trouble losing weight, remember it can be anything or some of all of the 7-part wheel to optimal success. So for some, let's get on to tonight's topic on food allergies and how they interrelate with weight gain. So if someone has a type 4 allergy, that's just a medical term, and that type 4 allergy could cause throat closing, hives, anaphylaxis, and absolutely bring you to the emergency room, where they might have to give you an epinephrine shot or a Benadryl IV or something else, okay? Those are very severe food allergies. So we're not really talking about those tonight. If you're an adult, you probably already know what food allergies, if any, that you have that are that severe. But what we are going to talk about tonight are milder food allergies, type 1, 2, and 3. So your milder food allergies might cause a headache, bloating, muscle aches, joint pains, moodiness, weight gain, fatigue, belly pain. And it may happen within an hour after eating the food up front, or it could be after several hours after eating the food, or it could be even the next day. So it's really hard to correlate. So if I'm allergic to spinach and I wake up the next day with a horrible migraine and I ate a spinach omelet for dinner, I might not correlate, is it something I might have eaten for dinner? I might think, is it sinuses, is it stress, is it nerves, or not even know what at all that it might be related to. But it could be the spinach that you ate the night before, or it could be the egg in the spinach, or it could be the garlic or the onions that you put in the spinach. So we need to find out for you if you've got mild allergy to some foods, and those foods can really cause harm to you, not only in feeling bad symptoms, but also in weight gain. So food allergies cause and can be caused by the condition of a leaky gut, or otherwise known as intestinal permeability. When the gut's not tight, toxins can move in, bad bacteria and bad yeast, and food particles, also big proteins, and which aren't supposed to be in the gut. And they can leak through the gut and cause inflammation throughout the body. So food allergies and sensitivities are a multi-dimensional sort of issue that can cause weight gain. And they can increase inflammation, cortisol, and begin an internal chain of events that lead to weight gain ultimately. In addition to the inflammation from that leaky gut, your brain gets a miscue, and you can actually be attracted to foods that make you feel bad. I did have one patient years ago, and when we did her food allergy profile, she was allergic to eggs, whites, and spinach. And she thought she was doing the healthiest thing in the world by actually every morning having a spinach and egg white omelet with a little bit of pepper. She had 7 years of chronic hives, had been to multiple specialists, and couldn't figure out why she had the chronic hives. This story was actually published in Inside Northside a few years back about the story about this lady. Once we found out that the spinach and the egg whites was something she was allergic to, and we stopped that, the 7 years of chronic hives absolutely remitted and went away. So you can crave the foods that you're allergic to. The brain gets a miscue, and you can be actually kind of addicted to the foods to which you're most sensitive. So the mild, moderate, and severe allergies usually do not endanger your life, but just cause aggravating things. It can aggravate your asthma or other breathing problems, sinuses, headaches, mood changes, muscle aches, joint pain, rashes, hives, diarrhea, gas, and weight gain. Often we find, as we said, that clients might be allergic or sensitive to some of their favorite foods. So there's a diverse 200 food panel, and it's 4 pages, and it tells a lot about the different type of foods that you're allergic to. For example, this is my panel, and I'm highly allergic to ricotta cheese and yogurt, which coincidentally were some of my favorite foods. I'm pretty good with a lot of the spices. What I find when I draw these food allergy panels, 200 food allergy panels, someone may be allergic to garlic, onions, basil, oregano, and if they're using these spices in their dishes, then they're creating a constant turmoil of inflammation and allergy. So we can see on the second page, I'm fine with all of the fruits, and when we get to some of the vegetables, I have some of these unique and weird sort of allergies. So kidney beans, which are red beans, mushrooms, black olives, or some of the ones that are very highly allergic for me. Again, they don't cause me any undue harm, but I may get some of those untoward symptoms, including weight gain. In the dairy department, and lots of people are allergic to dairy, so I'm very allergic or sensitive to cow's milk, but I do great with goat's milk and sheep's milk. So it not only tells you what dairy you're doing poorly with, but what dairy you may be more tolerant of. Oysters are another one that my body doesn't get along with. On the bottom of one of our parts of the profile, it tells us about your candida. So this isn't like an outside rash that might be under the breast tissue or in the groin for men or women or feet. But this is actually candida yeast that's actually in the blood. Well, candida is not supposed to really be in the blood. But when you have a leaky gut and or inflammation, it can get there. So then we would work on foods and maybe we may need a medication like a diflucan, which is a yeast prescription tablet, and you would take those just a few days for a short period of time. But there are some foods that we would highly recommend to close down this yeast, because when we close down this yeast, then we are taking that leaky gut, we're making it tighten, we're decreasing intestinal permeability or leakage, and we're giving you back your healthy gut. When you've got a healthy gut, then this bad proteins, yeast, and bacteria don't come in, which then leads to the cortisol, which then leads to the weight gain. Of course, as I said, it's got the herbs, and then it's got some things like cornstarch, MSG, tapioca, vanilla, cocoa, and so on and so forth. So it's a 200 food panel, 4 pages worth of data that you can keep for the rest of your life, which can absolutely guide you of what you should eat and what you shouldn't eat in terms of tolerance. It's not that you can never eat them, but if you know red beans are something that your body doesn't tolerate very well, but I do fine with white beans, black beans, and pinto beans, so I would choose those instead. So there are some natural foods that you can use in order to help tighten up a leaky gut and fight against food allergies. So the things that would help fight against food allergies would be things like digestive enzymes, and in terms of food, kombucha, sauerkraut, pickles, pickle juice, kefir, kimchi, and natto. Natto is fermented soybeans. So you can find those at most authentic Japanese restaurants. And while soybeans in and of itself increase bad estrogens, and I don't like those really for men or women, even edamame, I do like the fermented form of soybeans called natto, N-A-T-T-O, because it takes on a different form. Just like kefir, it starts out with milk, but it's then fermented, and it has live good probiotics in it, so live natural yeast and bacteria, which are actually very protective to the gut, protective against food allergies, and are nature's gift to us. So peppermint oil is another something from nature. And peppermint oil can soothe the digestive tract and can reduce the inflammation symptoms that we might be having from a food sensitivity or allergy. Bioflavonoids. Bioflavonoids are found in a lot of citrusy foods and plants, vegetables and fruits. So the bioflavonoids, which are found in fruits and vegetables, they have natural antihistamines. And those natural antihistamines, again, cut down on the inflammation caused by food allergies. If you were to take that in a form of a supplement, that would be a product like our alkaline greens. So alkaline greens has the power of multiple fruits and vegetables inside of it. So you're getting the plant bioflavonoids right here in one scoop. So it makes it very, very easy to get to those citrus fruits and bioflavonoids. Something else you could do is pick a set of supplements that would actually improve your overall gut inflammation, food allergy inflammation, which would lead to the ability to fight off some of these food allergies in case you would get them. It also really helps. So when you get your food allergy profile, or you may already know what foods you're sensitive to, and you say, yeah, but tonight I'm going to choose to have some garlic with my chicken, even though I don't tolerate garlic very well. Well, then by all means, I would have you on alkaline greens. This is our basic bundle. A Pure, vitamin A Pure. It's a few drops. It's quite tasty in a serum form. And pre-probiotics. So you've got the probiotics, which is helping tighten the leaky gut, cut the inflammation from food allergies, and then you've got the prebiotics also inside of it, which is the fertilizer for probiotics. So that's alkaline pure, A Pure, and pre-probiotics. So that is our basic bundle for food allergies, and that bundle is normally $178. We have this bundle on sale through March for $130. So our basic bundle: alkaline greens, pre-probiotics, and vitamin A Pure. We have a deluxe bundle if you want to go a step further in protecting your gut and the inflammation from food allergies, and that would be vitamin A Pure serum, pre-probiotics, so it's got the probiotics and the prebiotics in it, alkaline greens, and Ionatto. Ionatto is the very special form of vitamin E. It's not the normal one E you see in the drugstores which is tocopherol vitamin E. There's been a lot of controversy about vitamin E. What they finally found was tocotrienol E. It's a big word, but it comes from Brazil, from the annatto plant. And this has been absolutely proven with research to decrease cholesterol, decrease inflammation, decrease food allergies, blood pressure, anti-aging, and improve skin health. So it's just a wonder pack of vitamins all in one with E annatto. So that's our deluxe bundle. So these 4 items, alkaline greens, pre-probiotics, vitamin A pure, and annatto E. The deluxe bundle retails for $215. It'll be in our store, skinbodyhealth.com, or you can click on the link below. It will be marked down to $160 through the month of March. So $215 down to $160 for the deluxe bundle, $178 marked down to $130 for the basic bundle for food allergies and inflammation. If you wanted to know every single vitamin that would be good for food allergies, I will recap those for you. That would be A Pure, pre-probiotics, alkaline greens, E annatto, C Power, which is vitamin C, and zinc prime. So that would be the full profile if you really wanted to be gung-ho and complete about food allergies and sensitivities. So if you've got the type of food allergies that are really is keeping your asthma exacerbated, or COPD, or heavy-duty muscular pains, fatigue, then you may want to go on a more complete route. Otherwise, the basic or the deluxe bundle is just fine. Flaxseed oil is very helpful as well, so you may want to add that to either your protein shakes, smoothies, or other things, even oatmeal. So, as I promised, each week we're bringing on one of our guests who have done absolutely fabulous with our weight loss program. So tonight I'm going to welcome Zamara. Zamara, come on in. Zamara is kind enough to let me bring her on, and she started with us. What year did you start? Do you remember?
April of 2015.
April of 2015. So Zamara was a size 16, and now she's a beautiful size 2, and she's just perfect. And she's one of our, just we hold near and dear to our heart. Zamara, how did you find our weight loss program? Was it hard?
No, actually, I believe my dad found it, and he just was like, "Let's go see what they can do." And yeah, this is where I stayed.
Yeah. And was it hard to follow with the foods? And
No. As you were talking about the DNA test, and then from there, I got a list of foods that I could eat for the first couple of weeks, which was like a more strict diet, and then from there just kind of learned how my body worked, and I was able to like maintain the weight off.
Yeah, so the DNA is really a key to learning about yourself and bringing it into your future so that you can maintain for life. So here we are, 2015 to 2021. We're here 6 years later, and you're looking great and feeling fine. Did you use the Jumpstart juice?
Yes, so my first week, I used it, and my first weekend on the 3 days, I lost 15 pounds.
So you lost 15 pounds on the Jumpstart juice in 3 days?
In 3 days.
That's
and
phenomenal.
I ate the whole time.
I know, right? That's the beauty. You do get to eat.
Yeah.
Right?
And then I continued this every now and then. I still lost 10 pounds. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Samar. Any other comments you'd like to make?
If you're looking to lose weight, I 100% recommend. Try it. You'll love it. It'll change your life.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much as always. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
Okay. Well, good. The Jumpstart juice is normally retails for $120, and we want everybody to win, especially in this year, 2021. We have it on sale, 2 for $120, and we're going to leave it like that for the entire year of 2021. So our Jumpstart juice is 2 for $120. This one bottle is enough for a full 3-day cleanse. It comes with paperwork detailing what you can and can't eat for those 3 days, and I promise you, you'll have success. Are there any questions?
Can I take Jumpstart juice if I'm on any other supplements or fat burners?
Yes, I don't recommend, there are no amphetamines in or uppers in our product. I highly don't recommend that to mix those. I'm not a big believer in those, but no, it would not be contraindicated to take it if you were on a diet pill. And really, Jumpstart juice works with any diet plan. So say you're not part of our DNA weight loss plan and you're on something else and you run into a plateau. This is the plateau breaker for any diet. So if you're stuck in a plateau and you need to reset the thermostat when you're just stuck, the way to reset your thermostat is with the Jumpstart Juice Cleanse. Don't forget to click the link below. You can go to our product store, like and share to be entered to our drawing. We're giving away a free vitamin A Pure for the drawing this week.
What type of vegetables are in alkaline greens?
So it's got red vegetables, green vegetables, all kinds of colored fruits. And what we know is the different fruits, the different vegetables, the different colors, we get different vitamins from them. Whether it's A, C, E, zinc, selenium. So that's why we power pack that with a variety of fruits and vegetables. Well, as always, it's a pleasure being with you. Stay tuned for part 4 next week. DNA, the answers in your genes for your weight loss journey. Part 4 will be sugar, how it affects our weight, and let's block that sugar so that we can get skinny success.